original. Okay, this is an update. Today is December 14, 2023. Okay, this is an update of my research for my magnet motor concept. This is an improvised prototype concept. It's not a magnet motor. To do a magnet motor, you have to use several or multiple units of this concept. This concept only have 2 units. Okay, this concept have 2 parts. Have a rotor and a stator. In the rotor we have the magnets, the spiral magnets, and we have the external magnets in the rotor. In the stator, we have the shields and the third component. This is the third component. This is a column, a pillar. It moves in one direction and it stops in the other direction. Okay, this prototype have 3 components. The first component, this prototype has 3 components to make it move in a circular motion. The first component is the spiral magnets. This is the spiral magnet from here, bottom to top. This is the spiral magnet. It's gonna feel attracted to the vertical shield. This is the shield. It's gonna feel attracted to that shield. Okay. The second component is the external magnet. This is the external magnet. You have 1 and 2. Okay. The external magnets in certain point of the movement is gonna magnetize this shield. This shield is gonna magnetize it with the same polarity of the spiral magnet, of the last spiral magnet, and that's gonna cause a repulsion. And it's gonna move to one direction and the shield is gonna move in the other direction. Okay, the third component is the pillar magnets. This is the third component. It's a pillar, like it's a column. You have 3 magnets, 1, 2, and 3. And this component is the last component to do the movement of this prototype. This third component are gonna cause a repulsion in the external magnet, and it's gonna make it move like this. Okay, I move that by hand, but it has to move by itself. To do that, I have to now install an element here. It has 2 elements, 1 element and 2 elements, the third component. Okay, the element that I'm gonna install here is gonna be an extension of this pillar, of this column. This same element is gonna be installed in the bottom in this area. And what it's going to do is that it's gonna be connected to this axle. This axle here is gonna be connected. The other element here is gonna be the same as this one, but in other dimensions. It's gonna have other dimensions. It's gonna be started right here. The diameter of this element is gonna be bigger diameter. It's gonna be here, and it's gonna have 3 magnets like this one, but it's gonna be in other positions. So you have to have 3 magnets. Okay, it's gonna be connected to this axle, and if this thing moves, it moves like that. Okay, it moves like that, and that's it. But I have to install this element here, so this other element can do the movement of pushing the external magnet. Okay, that element is gonna be here. It's gonna be a bigger diameter. It's gonna have 3 magnets, and it's gonna use the shield. This area of the shield is gonna use it with the first magnet of the spiral magnet. Okay, here's the spiral magnet, right? Okay, that element that's what's going to do. I'm gonna use this as an example. It's gonna be like here. It's gonna be a bigger diameter with magnet. It's gonna be, this element is going to be synchronized with this other element. Okay, as this element moves, this one's gonna move too. And at certain point of the position of this element of magnets, in this position, it's gonna be, the magnet is gonna feel attracted to this shield. It's gonna feel the attraction, very strong attraction. And what it's going to do is that it's gonna move to align with the shield, to stick with the shield. And doing that, it's gonna push this other element here in the top. It's gonna do what I was doing with the hand. It's gonna do it, but with the shield. And the force that I did with this hand is gonna do the same force with this shield. So it's gonna do like that. It's gonna push the external magnets, and it's gonna be in this position, stick here, like that. Okay, now I have to detach this magnet from here to continue the circular motion. And doing that, I'm gonna use this magnet, the first magnet of the spiral magnet. It's gonna have the same polarity. What this spiral magnet is going to do, that when at a certain point when it's moving, it's gonna go like that. It's gonna magnetize the shield. The same thing that the external magnet did with the shield in the top. The first magnet of the spiral magnet is gonna do the same, but in the bottom. And this one spiral magnet is gonna magnetize the shield, and it's gonna cause a repulsion in the magnet that was stick here with this one, with the second element of the third component. And doing that, it's gonna make it a repulsion. It's gonna provoke that this one move apart from the shield. And then the cycle over here is gonna repeat. This one, because it's attached to the axle, is gonna move this one element in top, and the cycle is gonna repeat always. Like that. At this point, it has supposed to push, but the push is gonna be done in the bottom of the pillar, in the second element here. And as it moves to be attracted to the shield, it's gonna provoke to push. And then when this one comes, it's it's gonna magnetize a repulsion. It's gonna provoke a repulsion. It's gonna detach, and the cycle is gonna repeat and repeat. That's under test. This is only an update that I'm going to do. But as we can see, that element that we need here, we can see that we have the space here to install it, and to do the work here with the shield and the spiral magnet. I'm gonna do that installation and then make a test. And supposedly it's going to do this movement. The element that I'm gonna install here, that is gonna work with the shield and the spiral magnet, is gonna provoke this movement. Okay. Okay. And ¿cuántos minutos? $11. Okay. Okay, so that is gonna be the next workshop I'm gonna build. In the next workshop, using a bigger diameter, and using this axle, I'm gonna manufacture a board, a disc with 3 magnets, and after manufacturing, I'm gonna install it here, right here. I'm gonna attach it to this axle, and we're gonna use the shield and the spiral magnets here. You see, and at this point in the top, there is nothing happening. It's only happening in the bottom. At certain position, the mechanism of movement is gonna happen in the top and nothing in the bottom. Until he passed this point. When he passed this point, at this position, then the bottom is gonna take the movement. Okay, so that's the update. Okay, now I have to manufacture the magnets here and install it here. Okay.